Thank you. I am truly beyond words. To John and Libba Massey, to President Fenves, to Del Williams, to Will O'Hara, to Admiral McRaven, thank you so much. Thank you for this evening. I look back on what the university meant to me as a student and what it continues to mean to me today. And I believe that when we talk about the university, well, we're really not talking about the university, but rather we're talking about the people that make up the university, the people that come to this place. When I marched onto campus one day to find out what I had to do to register here, the dean of journalism at the time came right out of his office to answer my questions and work with me on a step-by-step plan. And that was really indicative of the type of guidance and the type of help that I would get when I stepped on this campus. You see, my parents had sold their janitorial service, and I no longer had to attend a college closer to home in San Antonio to drive back and forth to work with them on the weekends. I now had the freedom to go where I really wanted to be, and that was right here. In high school, UIL competitions had brought me to campus. I remember as a kid watching the Longhorn Band on TV parade out with Big Bertha. And I remember the first time I ever came to Austin. It was on the shoulders of my father. My parents had brought us to Austin to show solidarity with the United Farm Workers back in 1966. My dad carried me on his shoulders as we marched across the Congress Avenue Bridge to the Capitol that day. My parents had been farm workers until the day I was born, and they continued to sympathize with the need for everyone to have the right to work with dignity. I remember coming to UT and wanting to do better, to be a better person, and even to become someone different than I was. Someone who could make a difference. I met my husband Javier here. I let him pick me up at the shuttle bus stop. And only many years later would I divulge to him, in a very weak moment, I might add, that after that day, after I met him at the shuttle bus stop, I would secretly wait to walk out of what was then the Academic Center, the AC, as he came by, because I had discovered that he met his friends there. 38 years and 3 wonderful children later, I still believe I executed those stakeouts quite well, Chief. You can be proud of me, Chief. You can. He never caught on, never caught on, never caught on. And today I can see that our children, Javi, Laura, and Lisa, are very grateful that I had executed on that plan. Javi, Laura, and Lisa, you are our pride and joy. And last year, we added a son to the family when Lázaro married Lisa. And we'll have another daughter in January when Stephanie marries Javi. Thank you for making our family even stronger. My career also had its beginnings here. I walked by the college placement office one day, and I saw a sign-up sheet for Southwestern Bell interviews. I had a job already, but I thought, that's a pretty good company. I hear they pay really well, right? So I signed up. I went in and I asked, what do I need to do to sign up? And they said, well, we only have one slot left, and it's at 8 a.m. in the morning. I said, I'm there. I'll be there. And so that started my career, because I landed that job. And I went to Beaumont to do an internship, a place I never thought I would go. And I lived there for 3 months, and I never thought that I would ever go back to Beaumont, Texas. When I was named vice president in Houston, Hurricane Rita had just come through Southeast Texas, and that was the first place that I went. And I worked to help reinstall telecommunications service for Southeast Texas, and I was based in Beaumont. So when I speak to students about their career options, I describe myself as a Hispanic female with a journalism degree working for a STEM company, working for a technology company. And only a few days ago, after discussing how the telecommunications network is evolving, I had to make a presentation in Louisiana. A member of the audience came up to me later and asked me what kind of engineering I had majored in. I said, well, I didn't major in engineering. Oh, you majored in business, right? No, didn't major in business. Liberal arts, he said. I said, no, it was journalism. Yes, the J School served me well. Where's Dean? Where's Dean Bernhardt? Where is he? I know he's here because there you are. There you are. Thank you. The J School served me well. Never did I think I would move to Louisiana. Never did I think I would be the president with the opportunity to impact the lives of those who have grown up in circumstances very similar to my own. And there are other university experiences that will never leave me. When I was president of the Exes, I was part of a panel that interviewed brilliant students vying to be named a recipient of our most prestigious scholarship. One of the things we asked every student that day was to describe what a perfect day would be like in their lives. And I will never forget what one young girl said. It was that she had already experienced her perfect day. And I wondered how that could be because she was only 18 years old. But you see, her grandmother was ill with Alzheimer's and could not understand, nor could she share in the joy of her achievements. However, one recent afternoon when she was visiting her grandmother, the grandmother had been completely lucid as the young girl explained that her accomplishments had qualified her as a finalist for a great UT scholarship. And then all too quickly, that afternoon was gone. That moment of lucidity with her grandmother was gone. But she had already experienced her perfect day because her grandmother had shared in her joy at becoming a Longhorn. I did not know then that I would wish for that same kind of feeling tonight, that my own mother could understand and share with me what it means to be named a distinguished alumnus, and what both she and my father nurtured in me, the differences I have been able to make for others, because they valued education, the education that gave me the opportunity to attend the University of Texas. And that even though a governor wouldn't meet with them and other farm workers in Austin on that hot summer day in 1966, throughout my own life, governors on both sides have called on me to serve in ways that would make Mom proud. For I continue to ride on hers and Dad's shoulders. Thank you to the Texas Exes for believing there is merit in what I have done, and that I have been true to all that it means to be a Texas Ex, to be a Longhorn, and to earn the privilege of wearing the orange jacket. It's the thrill of a lifetime, and all day long I have thought to myself, I'm going to wake up in a minute, and this won't have happened. But you have all made it a very special evening for Javier and I tonight. Javier and I are blessed to be able to celebrate this evening with our family, with close friends, and with all of you. And I congratulate my fellow recipients on their stellar accomplishments. I am honored to be among you this evening. Thank you all. Thank you all for being people that mean so much in our lives. Thank you, Javier, for being my rock. You know, over the years, people have said to me, your husband must be a very confident man. And I say, he is. He's my rock. He's my biggest fan. He's the love of my life. Thank you for all the meaning you bring to our lives and the joy that we've experienced starting today. We love you all very much. I can't imagine living a life without the Texas Exes and the University of Texas at Austin. Thank you, and hook 'em horns.